Here we will see dictionary comprehension in Python. A dictionary comprehension is a concise and efficient way to build dictionaries in a single elegant line of code. General syntax is, in curly bracket we will give key expression colon value expression for item in iterable and if condition. Where curly bracket indicate the new dictionary is being created, key expression determines each key in the dictionary, value expression defines the value associated with each key, and if statement is optional which filters which item are included in the dictionary. For example, we have defined a dictionary with values 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and we will create new dictionary with n square for n in numbers. When we execute, it will give the output. For first key it will print 1, for second key it will print 4, for third key it will print 9, for fourth key it will print 16 and for fifth key it will give the value 25. We can filter the element with condition while creating a dictionary. For this also we have defined a dictionary with elements 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and we will create a new dictionary with square of the element if number is even, that is n mod 2 equal to 0. When we execute, it will give the output. For second key it will print 4, for fourth key it will print 16 and for sixth key it will print 36. That is, it will print the square of the elements if the value is even. We can use if-else statement in dictionary comprehension. For this, first we have defined a dictionary with name numbers as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 as element and we will create a new dictionary. For square of the element, if value is even, we will print square of the element and if value is odd, we will divide the element by 2. So when we execute, it will give the output as, for first key it will print 0.5. Since the number is odd, we will divide it by 2. For second key it will print 4. Since the number is even, we will square it. For third key it will print 1.5. Since the number is odd, we will divide it by 2 and so on. We can use dictionary comprehension to modify the value in an existing dictionary. That is, we have defined a dictionary with key as A and value as 1. For B, it will print 2. Here we have defined a dictionary with name original with key value pair as A, B, C and 1, 2, 3 and we will create a new dictionary with key and value is doubled for that key. So when you execute, it will give the output. For A it will print 2, for B it will print 4 and for C it will print 6. That is, it will multiply the value by 2. We can use the dictionary comprehension for inverting a dictionary, which means swapping the keys and values. So what is used to be a key becomes a value and what is used to be a value becomes a key. For example, here we have defined a dictionary with key as x and value as 1, with key as y and value as 2 and key as z and value as 3. And we will create a new dictionary for inverting where we will interchange the value and key. And when we execute, it will give the output as, for key 1 it will give the value x, for key 2 it will give the value y and for key 3 it will print z. We can combine two lists to create a dictionary and when we combine it, it creates a dictionary where each label is paired with its corresponding value. For example, here we have defined two lists, first with keys as name, age and city and with values, and we will create a new dictionary with zip function for keys and values. And when we combine it and when we execute it, it will give the output as name as key, value as ABC, age as key, value as 25 and city as key and XYZ as a value. We can group the dictionary elements based on certain rules. For example, here we have defined a dictionary with elements 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and we will create a new dictionary and we will print even if the value is even and we will print odd if the value is odd. For this we will use if statement. So if n mod 2 equal to 0, it will print even, else it will print odd. And when we execute, it will print key as 1 and value as odd. Then for 2 it will print even, for 3 it will print odd, for 4 it will print even and for 5 it will print odd. That is, if the element is even, it will print even and if the element is odd, it will print odd. We can use the dictionary comprehension for following reasons. First, when you want efficient code, that is, you want to write less code to achieve the same result. When you want to improve readability and when you want dynamic data handling. And when you want dynamic data handling, that is, filter or transform data while building dictionaries. Whether we are creating a new dictionary or modifying existing one, dictionary comprehension enhances our productivity and code quality.